I believe this is one of the stories that most of you have been waiting in for. Ugarte arriving in Manchester. That is it. So welcome to this channel. It's known as the United Matters channel. And how are you guys? And are you watching us from my God by the names of Rock and David? Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. And let's do this like never before. And this is Rock and David, and I would like to obviously call upon you guys to continue to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And most of you have been asking me, Rokani, when is Manuel Ugarte arriving in Manchester for his medical? Now, I tell you what, confirmed, Manuel Ugarte has gonna hit obviously gate down in Manchester today. And it's like an hour back from the time of recording when Manuel Ugarte touched down Manchester Airport, and all is well. He's really gonna be going his medical tomorrow, and everything will be moving on as planned. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share, and let's see close to 300 likes smash in this video as you people welcome Manuel Ugarte in Manchester, because he has touched down Manchester. We thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims, we thank Allah, and may the living true God bless you abundantly, and may Allah bless you abundantly to the fullest. Now, continue to subscribe because we want to hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of this month. And obviously, let's start it off with how it started. Now, hours after Fabrizio Romano announced "Here we go," he went onto his X account and told us that Manuel Ugarte's camp has already approved a 5-year contract at Manchester United with an option for a further year. Paris Saint-Germain will have a sell-on clause included in the package worth 50 million euros plus 10 million euros of add-ons. So you have to all understand that there is a sell-on clause, you know, because Paris Saint-Germain is like, we want to get that 10 million euros for Manchester United, and they know to it that Ugarte is 20, hear me out, he's 23 years of age, and they know to it that he will be sold. He will be sold, I tell you. He will be sold maybe when he's like 28 or 30, and he might go for like 30 million euros, and maybe they can get some 3 million euros back. And I'm going to obviously read out that it's a 10% sell-on clause for Manuel Ugarte, as he's young and he still has a very huge resale value. And you never know what happens at Manchester United, because you remember the same scenario happened at a scenario like that happened when Man United was playing, when United had gone ahead to sign a player called Di Maria from Real Madrid. I think we signed him for 50+ million pounds from Real Madrid, and then a season later we sold him to Paris Saint-Germain, you understand, and it was like a 15 million pound plus sale, you understand, meaning that if Real Madrid had gone ahead to put on a 10% sell-on clause, they would have gone ahead to bag themselves like 5.6 million pounds, you know. And look at Romelu Lukaku coming in through from Everton, and we paid 75 million pounds. We sold him to Inter Milan for 75 million pounds, you understand. So I think PSG are really good at this business, and they really have a very good committee that runs this team and does some good business to see to it that everything really moves on into the right direction altogether for the side of PSG. And I tell you, nothing is really going to stop them from obviously achieving what they want in this, because unless otherwise Manuel Ugarte becomes super prime. But with the mushrooming of talent coming in from the academy, I tell you, if these players really come and really compete very well, obviously someday, sometime, maybe Ugarte will be displaced and will be like, I want to get ample playing time at a club. And Toby Collier and this other guy called there is this other guy called Danny Go have gone ahead to obviously raise the standards, and that's why they've gone ahead to displace me from the team. And you know the culture of Manchester United, if a youngster comes in through and is really good, I tell you, he will take that position, so get, but on merit, not on favoritism. Then also the other possible scenario is Manuel Ugarte might obviously come at Manchester United and shine like a diamond, you get. Shining like a diamond will obviously attract interest from other teams, and maybe a team might come in through and say, all right, United, we're getting 100 million euros from Manuel Ugarte, and the team might come out and really do what Barcelona and Real Madrid do. They offer you what we call a hefty wage, you know, this is going to happen at different clubs. You know, you all know to it that Jude Bellingham was supposed to come to Liverpool, but Liverpool couldn't match the £400,000, you know, weekly wage for the side of Madrid, and that's why the player left. But the player had intent to obviously go ahead and really play there. So Madrid might come in through and really say, after like 2-3 seasons, that we are paying 100 million euros for Manuel Ugarte, and we are multiplying your salary at Manchester United times 2. And in the due course of multiplying it times 2, you'll know obviously what the results are really gonna be. Obviously, the agent will be like, you've been here for 3 seasons, you've done everything at Manchester United, and Real Madrid is one of the greatest clubs in the world, and they're offering you a lot of money and an assurance to get into their team. So please do the needful. And Manchester United will be like, all right, we have other players that are going to come here from the academy that are going to prove, all right, we are not going to miss you. Get us 100 million pounds, 100 million euros, and PSG can get the 10 million euros. You get? So all those scenarios are really possible for Manuel Ugarte to leave the club of Manchester United, because never say never in this world. Everything is possible, and that's what has going to happen into the mix. And maybe the other scenario that is really possible, Erik ten Hag might get sacked, and maybe another manager comes in and says, for me, I don't want Manuel Ugarte. You understand? So he has going to touch down Manchester United, and we all know to it that he was given green light hours back, and that's why most of you are like, Rokadi, we know to it that the guy has been given green light by PSG to obviously touch down Manchester United and undergo his medical, but why isn't he arriving at Manchester United? And Fabrizio Romano had told us that understand Manuel Ugarte has been informed that he can travel tonight to Manchester United, meaning that Fabrizio Romano was on point. He said tonight, and he has gone ahead to touch down Manchester tonight. After McTominay deal sealed, Ugarte is set to travel tonight to complete Man United move. So that's what he told us, and I tell you the fact, Manuel Ugarte has gone ahead to touch down Manchester United, and people have been tracking his flight. That's how fans of United are eagerly into the transfer of this guy. Now, look at this, you know, estimated, obviously scheduled departure, you know, was at 21:45 hours, you understand? Then actual departure, 21:50, scheduled travel, scheduled arrival for 20 hours. Estimated arrival, so I don't know really how they really calculate this, but it shows you that it was going to depart at that particular period of time. And guess what? We got a very big update from the flight trader. You get? There was a flight coming in through from France, and obviously from Paris, and it touched down Manchester Airport. You understand? And he landed in Manchester. That is Manuel Ugarte. So he's in Manchester. I know all is going to be fine with him. He's really going to spend the night, I think, in the hotel, because I don't think that amongst Manchester United players there is a player that is really his friend. I think it would have gone ahead to be Pelestri. If Pelestri was still around and he had gone ahead, obviously go to the side of Panathinaikos, maybe would have been the guy to welcome him. But you never know, the house might have already gone ahead to be really reserved for him, or Facundo Pelestri, and would have gone to talk with Facundo Pelestri that, can I take over your house? You know, that is also possible. But all we know is that he's in Manchester, and tomorrow morning he's really going to be undergoing the medical at Carrington. And in the due course of obviously undergoing the medical, he will find himself really doing the needful for the club of Manchester United. And for me, my excitement is that means he has Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to train with the club. Even if he trains Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days for me are enough for him to fit into the team. But the biggest weakness is he's not like Mazraoui, because for Mazraoui, why he got straight into the team, he had a very beautiful preseason, but we all know it that he has not been training with, he has not been really playing games with PSG, and I think even training with the first team, meaning that Ten Hag will have to assess his levels of fitness to see whether he can be available as we play the team of Liverpool. But I know he will be on the bench, unless otherwise he get injured onto the training sessions, but he will be on the bench. And I know that Wednesday is going to be a busy day for him, But all those medical tests can be done in like 6 hours, and he can obviously take part into the evening training. But most probably and assuredly, we know to it that the guy is really going to be doing the due diligence to obviously coming through and do the job for the club of Manchester United into training, I think on Thursday. That is it. Then on Friday, Saturday, and we see whether the manager will integrate him into the squad that's going to be playing Liverpool on a Sunday at Old Trafford. So he's going to be making his debut at Old Trafford. All I know, that is really possible. With Scott McTominay leaving, that means the guy is going to be making his debut, and he will be the next player that Erik ten Hag will be thinking of to bring on the pitch in the game of Liverpool. You understand? Because you know that Manu has only going to have to be looked at to do the needful, especially playing 90 minutes. But we have another player of quality that can come off the bench and really do the due diligence. So guys, thank you very much for watching it through. Tell me your thoughts about Manuel Ugarte touching down Manchester United Airport. What do you make about it? And your thoughts on to him training with the club of Manchester United. And the big question I leave behind to you is, do you think Manuel Ugarte is going to come in through and obviously be part of the Man United squad to play against Liverpool on Sunday? All that and more into the comment section below. Rock and David remains my name. We sign out for now. See you later, and we cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. And may the living to God bless you abundantly. The Muslims, may the living to Allah protect you, and see you in the next 2 or 3 hours from now as we discuss more and more deals and details. Bye bye.